Today I'm going to be giving you guys my monthly's favorites. This is the first time I've ever done a monthly's favorites, so some of these things are things that I've been using forever, or they're just new recent favorites that I've switched from my regular stuff. If y'all guys want to see what I've been in love with this month, stay tuned. Alright, so we're gonna start with color. We're gonna do two actually supplements like vitamins that I've been taking, and then we're gonna go into skincare because there's a couple things from each section that I want to talk about. The first thing I have been using pretty much the last month, if not a little bit longer, maybe not quite that long, definitely since Labor Day, the new Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs, but this is their new shade. This is the fairer shade. I really like it a lot. It gives me just a little color. It does come out a little yellowy orange at first, and then you let it set for just a second, it seems to develop, and then I brush over the top of it with either like a shimmer powder or like bronzing powder, anything that you want to go over the top. You can put it with baby powder if it's too dark, you know, just to lighten it up a little bit. Really like it. It is water resistant. I will say that it definitely comes off with sweat. I had a white outfit on and it came off around my collar because I do use it down here. If I happen to be a little light, like I'm like, am I light in this video? No, I'm okay. I'll be good. But anyways, I really do like this. I will use it up on the top parts of my arms, on my legs, on my chest, anything that's showing that doesn't usually get any sun, just to give it a little bit of color. It honestly doesn't even make me look tan. It just makes the white areas look like the part of me that has a tiny bit of sun, so it's not that different. After that, this is a combination of two things that I have been wearing pretty much regularly for quite a while actually now. A lot of the summer, just because I get really hot during the summer, and every day at work I don't like to wear too heavy full coverage makeup. I mean, I do, but sometimes I'm just not feeling it. Like if I just want to throw something on really quick, I've really been liking the Sephora Cream CC foundation. Well, I wear it as a foundation. I mean, it's pretty good coverage. This is in their shade Fair. I have their Fair, and I usually will sometimes mix it with the Smashbox one. But instead of that, what I've been doing is the Sephora CC cream, and I wear the Boing concealer from Benefit, and they're #2, and I use that as a cream contour. It also adds coverage though, so between wearing this all over, using a cream concealer to add a little coverage, and then my actual concealer, whatever I'm using that day, under my eyes, there's like a tiny little baby section of face that doesn't actually get like basically full coverage. So for me, it's a great way to get more of like a light medium coverage without having to work at it, because I split the coverage between all the different products. But I really like this one for fair complexions because it's a really nice, almost on the rosier side, so it doesn't give you that orange look at all. So I usually do this and then set it with the Sephora Cashmere Coat, or just this by itself for a little bit more of a bronzer look. I have just recently switched up my mascara. I've been a big They're Real Benefit and then the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Love those two, and I definitely still love them. I love the Roller Lash the best out of the two. But the one I've been loving here lately, and I thought I was going to hate it because of the brush head, because I don't like the brush head, is the Eyeko Curvy Brush Mascara. It's their Curl and Hold. I will say it really does help me keep my lashes curled, because I do have fairly straight, thin, short lashes, and this allows me to give a lot of length to the ends, and it still will hold the curl. Now, I do prefer it the second time I curl them, so like the first time I curl them, I let that mascara dry all the way, and then I like to curl them one more time. Like I'm going to do that right now. Because I just put this mascara. See, look at the difference. What can you see? Let's better focus. See, the one curl, two curls. But what I like is it's not drying. So I feel like my lashes, because typically I don't like to do that because I feel like it pulls all my lashes out. Anyways, thought I wasn't gonna like it because the brush head. Look at that. Can you see that? Duh, you can see it. My camera autofocuses. But it's like 3 little bulbs. Thought I was gonna hate it. Love it. Very thin layer of mascara. I don't like to glop it on because my lashes are already short as it is. I've been loving my man bun. Look, it's finally long enough. It is actually fully tucked, and if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen kind of the process of the sad little stub it used to be to now the bun. Although I do need to get the sides cut, because even though it has been my favorite for quite a while, my hairstyle like this, when the sides start to get a little longer, I don't like it because it starts to get long here, and then it's nice and smoothed down. And I mean, I'll still run my fingers through it and give it some volume here in the front, but even when I do that, it's still, this will stick out a little bit, so like I need to go see my barber like tomorrow or the next day. But anyways, I have been loving my man bun this month. And then my 2 vitamins I have been taking, honestly, these have helped a lot with my sleep. I have really bad sleep habits. Well, yeah, I have pretty bad sleep habits, and I also don't sleep really well when I am asleep. So these have really helped me to stay asleep when I'm asleep, because now I notice I've only been sleeping for like 6 to 8 hours, and I can't, like my body won't let me sleep any more than that. It is the Good Body RX, I'm gonna mispronounce this, Claymath blue-green algae. I'm a big algae fan. When I went on my cruise, they kind of told us all about the different benefits of algae and the alkalining properties and stuff like that. So for me, I was really excited when I found this to try out, and the company did send me these, and I honestly really, really like this one. This one I used a week longer than I've used the other one, but I did notice a lot with my digestive system. It really helped me. Like, I felt like things were being absorbed a little bit better. My stomach wouldn't get so upset after I would eat things that would normally upset my stomach. I felt like I was sleeping better. In combination with that, I'm using the Future Peptides Protein Concentrate. It's a raw probiotic peptides for power and performance. There's 150 capsules in here, and I've only been using this for about 3 weeks now, but I can already tell a difference. I did just recently start getting back into the swing of like working out and stuff like that, and like I told y'all before, my body had been kind of hurting me, like my joints have been hurting my knees, so like I just wasn't really feeling the gym for the past month or so. Started using these, my joints are feeling a little bit better, way better sleep cycle for sure. I didn't quite understand what they were at first until I read a little bit further into them. They're basically just amino acids and protein. Like if you look on the ingredients list, it's crazy. It's just all different. I'm not like a medical junkie, but I do know like, I know the difference between like stuff, like bad stuff and good stuff, kind of a little bit. But anyways, a lot of this, these are all just different amino acids and different, like, you know, different amounts per. But what I really like is there's protein in here. Yeah, there's 1.5 gram of protein per 3 pills. You're supposed to take, if you weigh 175, you're supposed to take, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, which I do not weigh that much. I weigh way more than that. So they recommend 3 in the morning and 3 at night. I've just been taking 4 in the morning. I'm not a big morning and evening pill taker, so I just try and take all of it if I can, if at all possible, during the morning. So I just take 4 of these and I take 4 of these together, and just these 2 together have really helped me. I've gotten a lot more energy. I feel like I'm not as sluggish and not as tired throughout the day, kind of like I normally am. Really been liking those. So shout out to Future Peptides and Good Body RX for sending me those. Really liking those. Last thing, final thing I'm going to talk about is the Tarte Guard SPF 30 sunscreen lotion. Love this. Of course, we're kind of coming into the tail end of summer. It's a little late for SPF, but you should always be wearing SPF unless you're going to be just indoors. And even then, you're still exposed to different rays, so you want to be sure your sunscreen covers that. The reason I really like this one, I love the packaging. I love Tarte because Tarte is an all-natural line. It's very hydrating sunscreen without having that oily feel that a lot of sunscreens tend to leave behind on the skin. So for me, it's just really easy to wear underneath makeup by itself. Some days I'll just throw this on as just my moisturizer if I'm not going to wear any other foundation or anything. If I'm just going as is, I'll just throw that on, maybe a little concealer, and call it good, like some mascara and brows. Check down in the description and I will leave the link to how I got this beat face. If you want to see that, you can watch it down below. Alright guys, so that is it for my monthly favorites. That's what I've really been in love with this month of, what month is it? It is September. What I've really been in love with this month of September. So if y'all guys have any questions, be sure that you leave them down in the comments below. Be sure that you subscribe and share so your friends can see these videos as well. And remember, it's your life, make it beautiful.